party here. Cherub Rock. Man, I remember I saw Smashing Pumpkins when they were on Saturday Night Live when they played this tune, and I wasn't that familiar with them. I was kind of getting into the kind of grunge scene. It was, when they were first on it in the 90s, and I just remember them that song just blew me away. And there was a sound I heard in there. I didn't play guitar very well at the time, and it was that sound that didn't quite sound like the other power chords I was hearing, and those are called octaves. So instead of a power chord, you scoot your ring finger over another string, and then you mute the string in between them, and now you're playing octaves, a low E and a higher E, and those are the only two notes you hear. And that's just a really sick sound. I love it. And then the other thing that made the Smashing Pumpkins, it kind of broke them open in a way, or set them apart a little bit, is that they were using these pedals called Big Muff pedals, or these like vintage fuzz pedals, and that whole song is all that's the tone of the distortion is called a Big Muff pedal, and they're quite desirable, and they're all in the guitar world, Big Muff pedal. So anyway, that's what makes that specific tone. All right, so we're just gonna break, gonna walk you through some of this, and let's start right now. Here we go. I put my first finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then my ring finger on the 9th fret of the G string. The D string is being muted by my first finger, so I'm using the tip of my finger on that note. I'm not barring it. The tip of my finger right there. And then pretty much the whole guitar is muted except for the low E string, this E right here, and this E right here. Everything else is muted. So check this out. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'll do it and then you do it. Da 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 da. And then all we have to go is da da da. Watch that again. Then we kick on our Big Muff, which I'm not actually using. I'm using Ibanez Tube Screamer, which is more of a bluesy kind of pedal, but it'll do for a lesson, right? And then there's two guitars, so another one is doing a power chord on that part. Then, as a build, so then we go up to the 11th fret, same rhythm pattern, up to 14th fret, into the main riff. Okay, then it goes, the whole riff that gives it its sound is that octave thing the whole time. So let's actually just do it with one finger first, just to memorize where things are going, because the ring finger is always going to be in the same spot. So it goes like this. It's going to be the 9th fret on the A string, and we go like this. Pick and then slide a whole step down. Just like that. Watch again. So when we add the octave, it sounds like this. Then we're going to go up to the 11th fret, and we're going to pick it and then slide it back to the 11th. Watch again. And then that 9 to 7 slide again. So check it out. And then we're going to keep going. power chord on the 5th fret of the A string. It's a D power chord. Then up to the 5th fret on the low E string, into the lick again. Alright, so when the singing comes in, it's a little simplified. It starts on the octave with my first finger on the 11th fret. You see that? So it's power chord, 5th fret A string, A string, then the E string power chord on the 5th fret. Same thing, a whole step lower. Okay, so that's a start for you. If you need more of that, you can request it, and if if a ton of people want it, I'll get a little deeper into it. But that's I think that should get you going on the tune. That's pretty much, the bulk of the parts. That octave technique and things like that. So anyway, sign up over there, be my friend, make your request. I'm taking them. I read every single one. And I love the feedback, and it's been greatly appreciated. It definitely keeps me motivated to know that people are learning from these videos. So thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you on the next go round. All right.